In this mini bite, we're going to go over how to annotate Google Slides and other fun tools. And after this video, you will be able to deliver visually engaging slides and presentations using annotations, which is drawing on slides, using the laser pointer, learning how to white out or black out your screen so that way your audience focuses on the speaker and not what's on the screen, how to navigate slides by slide number, turn on captions, and turn on the Q&A tool for Google Slides. So the first thing I'd like to do is bring your attention to my screen. You don't always see the tools, all the tools of Google Slides unless you move around the screen. And of course, this is after, let me hit escape. This is after you turn on the slideshow. So if I want to turn on the slideshow, I just click on slideshow. And then if I want to bring the slideshow down just so I can see the browser tabs, I have to hover around towards the bottom edge of the screen and click on the three dots and then click on exit full screen. And what this does is it allows me to access the browser tabs so that way I can go to another website while I'm presenting. So again, you don't see all the buttons and all the options unless you scroll down to the bottom left of your screen. If I wanted to turn on my speaker notes, I can click on the three dots and click on Open Speaker Notes or press the letter S on my keyboard. So let me try that. I'm going to press the letter S on my keyboard and then it opens up my speaker notes, which I don't have any, so we'll just close out of that. Another thing I can do is turn on the laser pointer. So I can press the letter L. So let's try that. I'll press L. And then look at my laser. That looks pretty cool. Let's see what else we can try. I can turn on the pen. Now the pen is the annotating of Google Slides. And this is how you can make your slides visually engaging. So one way is to use the laser, but the other way is to actually draw on your slides. So to draw on the slides, I press Shift L. And then it changes the dot to another red dot, but you don't see the laser part. And now if I hold down the left mouse button, I can draw on my slides to kind of make my points. I can also change the color. So if I click on the pen menu, I can change it to blue. And I can also change it to green. And then there's the erase button right here. Click on erase, erase all. Okay. The next thing I can do is turn on captions. So captions here, it doesn't say turn on captions, it just says toggle captions. This is how you turn it on. So now when I speak, you'll see the captions down below, and I generally leave these on when I'm presenting in front of an audience in case there's anybody whose first language is not English. This might help them. Also, if I'm not speaking loud enough, this might help somebody as well. Another thing you can do, which I'm not going to turn on, is autoplay. This will present all your slides after 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, or whatever you want, and you can even have it loop. And what that'll do is it'll just have the slides looping in the background. Lastly, if you click on More, you can download your slides as a PDF or a PowerPoint presentation, or you can get it ready to print. But you can also do this Q&A, which is kind of cool. And this Q&A, this is the Q&A screen. If you have two monitors, this is really helpful. One monitor, it's not helpful at all. Right now I'm only presenting on one monitor, so you really want to hide this from your audience view. But when you're ready to receive questions from your audience, you can click on Start New. And what this does, let me move this out of the way. It shows a link on where your audience can go on their phone or their laptop and type in that URL, and then they can ask questions that will appear on that second screen for you to answer. When you're done receiving questions, you can turn it off, and then your slides go back to normal. Some other things that you can do. So I'm going to move my slides to the next slides. Here are some keyboard shortcuts that you can play with, and I'll show you some of my favorites. So for example, you can go to a specific slide by entering in the number and then pressing enter. So if I want to go to the second slide, I can do that. I can press 2, enter, and it brings me to the second slide. I can press the home button on my laptop to go to the first slide. I can press the end button to go to the last slide. But what I really want to do is get back to that slide I was just on. So I know that was on number 4, I think. 4, enter. Nope, it was on 5. Another thing I can do is I can press W to white out my screen and then have the audience look at me, the presenter, and not my presentation. I can press W again to go back to my slides. I can press B to black out my screen again, so it's your choice, white or black, and then press B again to go back to my slides. And of course, I can press the arrows to navigate my slides. If I can't find these little slide numbers here, I can just press the arrows to go back and forth. Okay, that is all the cool tools that I have to show you in this video. Thank you for watching.